Hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you some Emacs commands. I'm going to show you these Emacs commands. These are custom commands. They help you. They makes Emacs commands more efficient. So these are commands I wrote, and they are also in Xah Fly Keys. They are great. So I'm just going to show you. So this video will be about, I'm planning for 20 minutes. So so here's my Emacs, and this screen you can see what command I'm calling right now. So Emacs commands, new file. Okay, so that command is that. Let's see. Normally, when in Emacs, when you want to create a new buffer, what you do is you call the buffer switch command. Then you type a random name like something ttt, and okay, confirm. That's annoying. So now you have a new buffer, and you type something, then you let's say kill it, kill buffer. It will ask you to confirm. So you confirm it. Notice that it doesn't ask you to save, so that's a problem. So with these commands, start new empty buffer, you can just create lots of buffers, and they will be titled untitled 1 2 3 4 and so on, and you can close it. So anyway, some Emacs commands, you can find them on my Emacs blog, this page right here. So so these 5 commands are, they are all related. So new file, and now next previous user buffers. So okay, so these commands let's go to my Emacs blog. So I have my Emacs blog. Let's open some other file. It's Emacs demo. What? Okay, so wait, Emacs demo. Okay, so there's lots of files. Emacs Pinky, Emacs keyboard. So now I can show my buffer. So you see, I have several buffers open. Oh, did I just close them? Okay, so don't close them. Open, don't close them. Open, switch back. Open, switch back. So when I switch back, I'm using this command. Xah previous user buffer. So you see right now I have all these buffers open currently, and I can press a key to switch buffers around, and that's convenient. Usually Emacs creates lots of buffers. You don't want to go through like help, occur, messages, and so on. So that's so now let's close that Emacs blog. Okay, so that's the next previous user buffer. So the code are here. You can just copy and put it in your Emacs init file. All these commands are also in Xah Fly Keys. Okay, so that's cycle through previous and next buffer, but there's also one cycle through Emacs buffers. Sometimes you want to go to a bunch of Emacs outputs. For example, list matching lines, untitled, untitled. You see, so when I use list matching lines, here, it creates a new buffer, and this buffer is named occur. So now if I update the my buffer list, you'll see, where am I? Okay, you see a new buffer occur. So usually when you work in Emacs, days or after many days, you have lots of these, and you can go through them by. Okay, I forgot what's the key I have it for that. So I think it's, so switching around. I want to close this, close message, close occur, close iBuffer. But anyway, you can assign it to a key, any key you want. So let's go back. Open last closed file. This is very convenient. It's like the browser. Like right now in this browser, I close the file, and I can press a key to reopen it. Like sometimes you accidentally closed buffer, a tab you don't want to close, like close it. Then you can press Control Shift Tab or Command Shift Tab to reopen it. So that's the same idea like in Emacs. Like if I let's do that. So I can close, and oops, I closed by mistake. So I press the key to reopen the last opened. You can reopen again. So that's what this command for. Open last close command. And now you see there are close current buffer. You see, you cannot just have a command that open last closed, because Emacs would not know, does not record which file you just closed. So you have to have another command to use when you close a file, and that command is, for example, I want to close this one. That command is xah close current buffer. So when you call that command, it will record, add to the list of the file you just closed. There's another advantage of this closing command, because like when you use kill, it's okay, reopen. When you use kill buffer, it'll ask you for confirmation. That's kind of annoying. So you have to press yes to confirm. Okay. Okay, open file under path. That's also very convenient. Like normally in Emacs, you can, like when you have a file like this one, you can open it by calling a command ffap, which is a short alias to find file at point. So when I call that command, and it'll prompt me for confirmation, then I press enter, then it opens the file. Now close it. So let's try that again. That yes, then open this file. But the confirmation is kind of annoying. So I so what I do is I use the command that just open it without asking. If it's a file, let's see. Let's find another file. For example, this file, I can just open it anywhere. It doesn't have to be in HTML. It's like it can be in a shell. It can be shell output. For example, let's say ls. So this is shell output. Let's just do ls. So I can just open anywhere and open the file. Yeah, so this is open file on the path, open file at Xah. Okay, open file in external app. That's also very convenient. It's close this, close this. Okay, wait, let's open that. So you see we have an image here. Now I want to see this in Finder. You know, on the Mac it's called Finder, which is like that. You can make the images bigger. Now, so I want to open this one. So I just press a key, and it'll open whatever on my operating system set to the application used to open the file. It's like double click the the icon. So I don't. So now I go to Finder. Sometimes it's also convenient for PDF. Okay, so wait, so let's see. Okay, so I can open it, close, close, close. Now, what if I want to open the directory? There's this command you can do. Then it opens the directory. This is convenient, but in Emacs you can also do that. I think it's called Tummy. It's a weird name, but yeah, Tummy. It was called Tummy. Then it'll ask you a directory. Then it will call ImageMagick to generate a bunch of. Let's just try that. I don't want to try that because then it'll take time to create all the thumbnails. Then the thumbnails is saved in your Emacs init file directory, which is .emacs.e. So that's the Emacs version. Let's see if I can. Yeah, Ogmod 8 reference menu. Okay, so close that, close that, close that, close, close, close. Okay, so what? Let's go back here. So there are two commands: opening external app and showing desktop. Oh, and there's also opening terminal. Let's try that. So I forgot what key I gave that to, so let's just call it open Xah open in terminal. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I don't need that. Close it. Close it. Okay, so search. Yeah, search current word. Like usually, like when you are in a file, let's say you want to search the next word meta. So you press a key for search, then you type meta, then you can search next, and so on. But a convenient way is that you don't have to type meta. Like you just start search. You can press a key, you know, it'll automatically search the current the word under cursor. Like so. Okay, let's say keyboard. I want to search the word keyboard, so I just call the command, and then I can do search. in standard Emacs, what you can do is that normally what you do is you call the search command, then you press Control W to highlight the word, and that will automatically search that. But it's still inconvenient. For example, suppose you have let's say some hyphenated word, water. Okay, let's say blue water valley. Okay, some random word. So you want to search that. So what you have to do, normally you have to move the cursor all the way to the front, then start search, then you press Control W, Control W, Control W, then then that's that. You can start to find the next one. But with the search under the word command, you can just press one key and that will be it. So okay. Yeah, I do some explanation about the problems of the default Emacs. So select line, block, quote. Okay, here's a bunch of commands that's useful. All these commands are related to selecting parts of your buffer. So normally when if you want to select, you start a mark first, then you highlight to wherever you want. For example, select word. I start a mark and move cursor, then I have that word selected. I can now cut it or whatever. If I want to select the line, let's format. So if I want to select the line, I go to the beginning, mark, then go to the end. Okay, but so with this bunch of commands, it's a single command to do what you want. It's easier. So let's try this one. Select text between quotes. Okay, so there's a quote. I can press a key, then it's selected. Let's try that again. So select that, or select that, or here select that, or here select that. It'll select between brackets as well. So it's very useful, especially when you are in programming languages. Say Emacs Lisp, for example. Especially when you want to select everything inside strings. Well, anyway, so okay, I don't want that. Don't want that. Select lines. So okay, let's select between quotes. Select current line. That's also one command that lets you select current line. Okay, select current block. That's like that. The current block. Basically, it means paragraph. Now, Emacs also has a command that select paragraph, but Emacs paragraph is syntax table based. That means what exactly means a paragraph is different depending on the current major mod, and that usually gets confusing. For example, let's skip example. But anyway, so this command there, select block, it lets you select the current block, and if you call the command again, you'll just keep selecting. Same thing with select line. Select line. If you keep pressing the key, you just keep selecting a line. Now let's let's break this into smaller parts so you can actually see the difference. So select block, select. Now if I do select line, it'll just be like that. Okay. Extend selection. Now this command is most useful when you just want to select a word, like select the current word. So that's one use. There's another very useful situation for this command is when you want to, when your cursor is on a bracket or parenthesis or any type of bracket, then you call the command, you'll select the whole bracket. So let's try that. You see? Try that. See? You see? If you press again, you'll select the outer brackets. So that's extend selection. Now, what if you are in a programming language like C or C++ or Python? This command extend selection is supposed to design to work in all languages, but right now it doesn't really do that. So right now let's for example, let's see Xah extend collection. So select current word bracket expression or expand selection. Subsequent course expand the selection. When there's no selection, so yeah, it gives you some usage. But anyway, what I was saying is that it doesn't really work well in Python or C or other Ruby, for example. If you want to use the extend selection feature, so what is actually reliable right now is to select current word or select a bracket, like select the bracket like that. So these two are the main use of this Xah extend selection command for now. Yeah, there's a package that's called expand selection by the Emacs rocks guy. That's very good. But I stopped using that because the extend selection is simpler and faster, and it does what I need. You know, most of the time. Okay, selection. So now this move. Okay, select. So this is move by block or paragraph. Forward block, backward block. Okay, that's it. Move to bracket and quotes. This is also extremely useful. It'll just move the cursor to any type of bracket, like all these brackets. You can move forward or move backwards, and it's especially useful in programming languages. Doesn't matter it's Emacs, Lisp, or Python or Ruby. It's because they all use lots of brackets. Okay, so you can jump back to the matching bracket like this, like so. Jump. You go to any bracket, then you can jump. Go, jump back, jump. Okay, that we covered. Selection, delete bracket text. Okay, delete bracket by pair. Delete bracket backward. Okay, this is also a useful command, but well, yeah, it's useful. So for example, like right now I want to delete the whole thing. I want to delete this whole thing. One way to do it is put the cursor in the beginning of the bracket, then select it, then just press the delete key. The other way is to place the cursor in front of the last bracket and just press a key. It will delete it if the character to the left is a bracket, but if it's not, it will not. For example, I call this command. You see this command. I call it. You see? So what's useful about this command is you can give it a key, the same key for the backward delete key on your keyboard. So when so you just use one key and it'll do multiple functions. It'll also work when it's like this, like this way. So for example, let's see, delete, delete. You see? Okay, let's. I'm making a backup in case I screwed up my code. So there's more, but I think we are over time, so let's stop here.